Yeah, that's so weird.
Turning. Atta girl. I mashed my fingers off. You know, say hi.
All right, so we have something new. It is the fire disc. We're going to add this to our camping setup. We're going to start it out right now without Ben because he is working really hard. And Connor and I are going to get it opened up and show you what it's like. And then when he gets here, we'll go through the full review. This box is everything that it comes with when you order the fire disc, and these are the accessories. So we'll save those for a minute and see how this goes. All right, so this is the 36-inch model, which means it's 36 inches tall. There's also a shorter one, I think 24 inches. So here's what we got so far. This part is supposed to be really heavy, so we'll see if I can pick it up reasonably well. Heavy, sturdy, but not terrible. I can probably get out of the back of the truck if I need to. And here's the stand part. This should be pretty simple to set up. Okay, so there's the stand. It would be easier if there weren't a big box under me. That wouldn't have been too hard. And this just goes right on top, and it's ready. Here's a little propane thing I didn't pull out, just what hooks to it with the dial. So that'll go in here. It's for, I think, a 1 pound bottle of propane, but they make adapters for it too. And now we're gonna see what's in our accessory box. So, all right. Looks like we've got a wind helmet to protect the flame. So it must go around this part right here. Okay. Looks like this must go through this part right here. All right. So that can go on there and kind of shield your flame. All right, we also have, giant fire disc shovel spatula. It says the ultimate cooking weapon. It is also a massive shovel spatula. So those are our fire disc and accessories, and we will tell you more about it in just a second.
Guys, so we have something we're super excited to show you. What you have here is an American-made, heavy-duty shovel. Pooper scooper. I'm really not even sure what you're gonna shovel with this. A big old pile of potatoes or something? You've got a shovel for your skillet. Anyway, this is cool too, but this is what I'm talking about. You've got an American-made, stainless steel, fire disc, which I know all you guys out there, you know, and you've heard of the Timbo Tusk, the disc, the, what do they call that thing?
Scottle.
The Scottle, okay? This is the hillbilly version.
It's not hillbilly, it's from Texas.
This is the Texas version, all right? You boys ain't seen nothing like this. Everything's bigger in Texas, including the Scottles. Anyway. This thing's awesome. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we talked to the company. They said, hey, you're gonna love it. It's dual purpose. You can use it for cooking, and when you're not cooking, it's the middle of winter, you can use it as a sled. We didn't believe them, but by God, they were right. This is gonna make one hell of a sled. So, anyway, enough of the comedy, but it is funny because I didn't expect it to be so big. I mean, hell, I think really what they did is just took a trash can lid and put some handles on it. Anyway, quality belt. You can take it apart. We're gonna get into it here in just a minute. We've never even lit this thing, so hell, it may not even work. It's heavy duty, guys. I mean, seriously, this thing, I mean, you could probably hook your winch up to it and the other side, and you could probably tow somebody out with it. So, everything comes right apart. You just lift it up on this, put those together like that, and you store that in your pickup truck. Now, I will tell you, it is a little intimidating how big it is. Now looking at it. But I'm willing to bet they're going to have some other kind of design that's maybe a little more slim fitting. However, it's heavy duty, it's sturdy, and listen to this. They make a smaller version of it that can go on a tabletop or anything like that. I believe it's 24 inches. So, check that little baby out as well. Now, another one of the added accessories that you can get for this thing, this is the fire disc. It's like half shovel, half spatula, a food shovel. The fire disc food shovel. So something I will say, because I didn't even know this, is, let's get my shovel out of the way. And the shovel's got a bottle cap opener on it. Everybody's a bunch of damn alcoholics these days. They got to put bottle cap openers everywhere for you drunks that don't know where the hell you're at. Anyway, back to the task at hand. So, this thing is not flat. If you can see, there's a bulge, okay? So that means all your juices and all your garbage is going to run down to the middle. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, because I'm not a professional scuttle cooker. Anyway, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. We will be perfecting the scuttle, I promise you. We're going to be using it a lot. I don't even know if you want to call this a scuttle. We're calling it the fire disc from now on. We will be perfecting the fire disc. I mean, hell, I could do push-ups on this thing. All right. Anyway, let's light this thing up and let's hear what this burner sounds like. Ooh, baby. Look at the flame on that little sucker.
And I think it gets up to like 400, 200 degrees, something crazy. I'll have to look that up.
I imagine it's more than 200. That's like a Tucson rock.
300, 400.
If it don't get more than 200 degrees, we want our money back.
Okay.
Little sucker. This thing gets hot as hell. It gets up to 110 degrees, man. You can cook eggs in about an hour and a half on it. I mean, it's putting out some heat. We're about to see what's happening here, Captain. Anyway, head on over to firedisc.com and check their website out. Look at all the accessories. Check out the different options. You can have different colors. They can even put your logo on this piece of crap. Okay? They're doing ours. It's coming in. So, anyway. Woo! Ooh, I can smell it. Walking the green now, walking the green now. But we can't really speak from experience yet because we haven't experienced it. So, make sure you tune back in for our 90-day review because we will use this in several of our episodes by then. Matter of fact, just subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and watch our episodes. Next week, we're going to be using this thing out in the woods. So, we're going to find some cool stuff to cook in it. But in the meantime, we're going to just fry up a couple of eggs in this thing for you just to kind of see. Honestly, I'm just kind of curious, actually. So, we're going to put her on medium. She's fired up. We just seasoned it. For any of you that aren't familiar with doing seasoning and stuff, I know that we kind of acted like we were jacking around. We somewhat know what we're doing when it comes to seasoning. Basically what you're going to do in this, and it shows in the instructions, is you heat the thing up, you put a couple tablespoons of lard or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be exact. You put something in there, you get it good and hot where you're getting a pretty good steam or a smoke, and then you're just going to kind of shut that off, smear it all over the entire base of the pan or skillet or scuttle or fire disc or whatever you want to call it. And then you kind of let that season and sit in the pan. You let it cool for about 30 minutes or so. And what that's going to do is it's going to kind of create this look that we have in here. You gotta come in here. Now, you can see we kind of got this brown and seasoning. And this is kind of what skillets are going to look like after you you know, like a burner at a restaurant or things like that. You're going to get that nice seasoning on there, and that's what you want. You can clean this with soap. We probably won't very often. you can kind of just clean it dry with some paper towels and some oil and things like that. We're going to treat it like pretty much how we treat our cast iron because it cooks well that way. So now that we're getting some heat here, we're going to fry you a couple eggs, just kind of show you what we're dealing with. Turn that to low. Something like that. Ooh. Well, not necessarily the shovel, but I was kind of paying attention to how it didn't really stick at all. Oh, I've never done that. Look, the yolk came right out. I'm going to fry it up on its own. Feel like a hibachi man. I'm going to tell you right now, if this thing can hold up to my destruction with this handy dandy snow shovel they threw in here, it's built American tough. Look at them eggs. Look how good them eggs are looking already, baby. Oh. Thanks for watching our video. We'll get you more info on it. I promise you, this is just an initial thoughts and impressions because we were so excited to get going. Check the website out, firedisccookers.com. We'll put a link in the description where you can go directly there and pick your own up today. Patriotic t-shirt today. And see what you think. But stay tuned with us for our episodes when we're going to be cooking on this thing and we're going to show you how it is. But if you're familiar with a scuttle, it's just a scuttle, but way more badass. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell for the notifications. It's super important, guys. Please hit the notification bell and drop a comment below. Let us know. Do you think this is too big? Nothing's too big in Texas. That's what I've heard.
Just get a bigger truck.
Get a bigger truck. Between this, our tailgate and go, and our Helix refrigerator that's in the back of that Ford F-150 Platinum Edition with subscribe to YouTube on Off-Road Recon on this side, just doesn't get much better for overlanding, guys.